Peace to everybody. This is why Michael Jackson's face was projected onto Edinburgh's Castle Rock last night. Now, I don't know anything about Edinburgh's at all because I never really know anything about him, so I really don't know anything about it. And of course, here as you can see, the castle itself, or the image of Michael Jackson himself, I should say. If you looked towards Castle Rock from Princess Street yesterday evening, you might have been surprised by what you saw. Yeah, so if you happened to be around there last night or yesterday, you might have been surprised by what you saw. The face of controversial figure Michael Jackson appeared projected onto the rock with the words, "Facts don't lie, people do," and "innocent" across the singer's mouth. So that is the truth. People do lie. Facts do lie. And of course, they not telling the truth. This is why Wade Robson and James Safechuck are getting away with way too much of all this mess that they have done. They destroyed his legacy, or trying to. They tarnished his name. The music on most radio stations are no longer around because of those two that have done what they did. The projection was organized by a group called MJ Innocent, who said it was in response to Leaving Neverland director Dan Reed's arrival in the capital ahead of the Edinburgh Television Festival. So everybody was responding to that Leaving Neverland director Dan Reed, because Dan Reed edited the entire documentary. That's why it was all one-sided. It was all about Wade Robson, and it was all about James Safechuck getting that money, because they were lying money grabbers. That's who they were. And of course, everybody is going to be going after Dan Reed about this Leaving Neverland thing, because it was never the truth in the first place, because Michael Jackson never ever touched anybody. A spokesperson for the group said MJ Innocent was applauded at the decision by the Edinburgh Film Festival to invite Dan Reed to speak at their event, despite his film being based on complete falsehoods. Yeah, so Dan Reed documentary was falsehoods. Nothing was the truth in there. And of course, the Edinburgh Film Festival, they're inviting Dan Reed to speak at their event. And Dan Reed is not going to tell the truth about nothing. Dan Reed is going to say, well, I believe Wade Robson and James Safechuck. Really? Why would anybody believe those two liars? Why? What, does it get their kicks off or whatever? Get their kicks in and do everything they can to tarnish his name? Really? And of course, here's the tweet that was posted on Twitter about the MJInnocent.com. MJInnocent.com will tonight create a world first by further demonstrating that Michael Jackson will never be silenced, and that his legacy is literally and physically monumental. If you thought buses were big, then you better be holding tightly to your kilt. Yeah, so that is true, because Michael Jackson will never be silenced. And for everybody who's trying to silence his music, y'all should be ashamed of yourself, because Michael Jackson is innocent and always will be innocent. There was nothing going on between Michael Jackson with Wade Robson and James Safechuck. They lied. They lied totally, those two gentlemen, and they need to be put in jail. The award-winning director and producer is due to appear at the festival today, where he will join a panel of industry experts to discuss the future of factual and feature documentaries. So Dan Reed will be there today. I don't know what time, but it doesn't give the time. But you know, Dan Reed is a total disgrace to this documentary that he said. Oh, when he said, oh, he believes Wade Robson and James Safechuck. Oh, you know, I mean, I'm just sick of Dan Reed always getting criticism in and this and that. And as for Wade Robson and James Safechuck, nothing was the truth out of their mouth, and they both need to be slapped in their mouth. Reed's bombshell documentary, co-produced by Channel 4 and HBO, recounts the testimony of two men, Wade Robson and James Safechuck, who alleged they were sexually abused as children by Michael Jackson. Now, that's a stupid lie right there. Michael Jackson never, ever touched them. Now, think about 2005 when he was acquitted the first time. Wade Robson told the truth the first time that Michael Jackson never touched him. Now, why couldn't they go with that truth why couldn't the documentary go with that truth? Why does it have to be all lies about Michael Jackson? That was never true. Because it was all about the money. And of course, here, as you can see, the image of Michael Jackson. He's got innocent across his mouth. It says facts don't lie, people do. So people been lying on Michael Jackson. Oh, he did this and did that. No, not true. When people lie on Michael Jackson, they need a good slap in the face, for real. The documentary aired in the UK in March, 10 years on from the singer's death, making headlines worldwide and dividing audiences. Michael Jackson's songs were even banned on some radio stations. Yeah, so they banned some of his songs because of all these lies that came out of Wade Robson and James Safechuck. I mean, you can never, ever trust those two because they tell one lie after another. Oh, Michael sexually abused me. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. There was no police report, no pictures taken during that time. And when Michael Jackson got accused again by somebody else, they did everything. They took hair follicles from below, I might as well say, and they tested. There was nothing. They couldn't find nothing. That's how much Wade Robson and James Safechuck are liars. Michael Jackson's family have denied the allegations, and a lawsuit was brought against HBO. However, the producers claim the documentary is protected under the First Amendment. So everybody is still going to believe what Wade Robson and James Safechuck have said, because now this documentary is protected under the First Amendment. Well, for the people that believe those two, you're just as crazy as they are. For anybody who believes Wade Robson and James Safechuck, Michael Jackson never ever touched any child. All he did was give them love. That's all he did. Invited children to his Neverland Ranch because he had a humongous everything there. He had like a carnival there. He had like a zoo there. Anything you could think of on that Neverland Ranch, Michael had. But he would never, ever touch a child. Never. Wade Robson and James Safechuck are 100% liars. And this is why they are trying to get that money from the Jacksons' estate, but the Jacksons' estate is not going to fall for any of that mess because they know that they're lying. and you can never trust Wade Robson or James Safechuck at all. Leave your comments below. I am out.